Hello. Good Sunday morning. Hello, Don Marie. Hello, Mark the Mong. Never heard of you, but hello. Hello, Starkey. Never heard of you, but hello. I want to clear a few things up, and because really, when it comes to all of this ex Patreon of Laura's shit, I don't give a fuck. And I thought I made that perfectly clear. But since Wendy V decides to, hey, Fraudbusters, Angela Critters, since Wendy V decides to block people, I figured I'd go live and clear it up. Which, no offense, Wendy V, but you got some fucking nerve because you boot people from your Discord, people that thought they were your friends, your internet friends, people that kept your Discord fun. But then you think they had a private conversation with Laura. So you booted them all and have yet to even give them any explanation for why you did it. Oh, wait, did you do it because Mandy Bell basically runs your Discord now? Is that why you did it, Wendy V? Because I know while I was still in it and you didn't get the opportunity to boot me, I left. But while I was still in it, you couldn't say dog shit to Mandy Bell. Just like the guy who said Mandy Bell is Dee Dee Dugan. Oh, booting. He's got to go. You think that was the only person that thinks Mandy Bell was Dee Dee Dugan? What is your infatuation with Mandy Bell, Wendy B? You go so far as to contact Diane and ask Diane to take down any of her live streams that have anything to do with Mandy Bell. And as a friend, Diane, being loyal to you as a friend, accommodated that. I'm being silly, Wendy V. I'm the one being silly. You did not. So Diane is lying. You did not contact her and ask her to take down live streams concerning Mandy Bell. What is your big thing with protecting Mandy Bell? You know, she has a history on here just like everyone else does. Hey, Lindsay Lee. Who cares if she owes you no loyalty, Wendy B? And no, she did not share it with me. She was so hurt after what you did to her the other day, belittled her, made her feel like a 5-year old, that she said, I thought Wendy B was my friend. I even accommodated her when she asked that I take down live streams with Mandy Bell in them. So apparently you did it. Why? Why take down streams? What is your why? Why does Mandy Bell deserve any kind of protection? You also booted Sarah, Speak Truth with Love, Tatum. How many others did you boot once you let Mandy Bell come into your Discord and pretty much run it? Because they were hurtful. Aw, they were hurtful to Mandy Bell. I don't hate Mandy Bell, but we're going to go around asking people to remove live streams. We're going to go around asking people to remove live streams that hurt Mandy. I'm embarrassing myself. No, Wendy V, woman, I'm sober. You're the one that embarrassed yourself. What is embarrassing is when you message me, you DM me. This now is the third time you have DM'd me wanting to know what my live stream was going to be about, trying to tell me who I can and cannot talk about or what I can and cannot talk about. Fuck off with that, Wendy. I owe you nothing. I don't care if you leave or you stay. I don't care where you go. I left your Discord and I kept it very cordial. But you want to get up there, oh yeah, Tracy gets everything wrong. Fuck you. You want to be the historian of the community, then don't go around asking people to delete history. Mandy Bell over there doxing the shit out of people. Oh, but it's okay. Mandy Bell even says if you want someone's picture, hit her up in Discord. Whose Discord would that be, Wendy B? That would be your Discord, right? Is that where Mandy Bell is handing out photographs? No, this was just a couple days ago. Well, I might be so stupid, but guess what? I'm so sober. And I remember what the fuck I say and how I treat people. And then you message Diane, had fun dragging Laura, as if that was Diane's whole reason to want to do a panel party was to drag Laura. Do you have exclusive rights to that, Wendy B? Are only you allowed to drag Laura? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Tooth Doctor ain't doing shit in Discord. Show it, you dumbass. Well, lad, that's what she said on her post was if you want to see a picture of Nay, Granny Nay, hit me up in Discord. The drunk telling me I'm the drunk. You're calling me a drunk? You're calling you got the nerve, Wendy V, to call anybody a fucking drunk? Are you kidding me? Screenshot that one. Yes, I'm slurring words. Get rid of this doom head wants your liver. Get rid of that. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Darren. I watched all these troll accounts and Alicia's the other day, and as soon as they were done, in pops Darren. Hello. But Wendy V wants us to believe that Mandy Bell did not want those chats. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Mandy Bell didn't want those chats. I think it's ridiculous that anybody is running around with those chats. Hello, Ash. I'm the one who contacted Janelle and said, please take that video down. There's people in those chats that aren't, but you want me to believe that Mandy Bell didn't want those chats. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know, Ash. I don't know. I'm not paranoid because I don't give a fuck, Wendy V. But you running around defending Mandy Bell as if she's like the fucking princess and she never did shit all on here is weird. I don't give a fuck about those chats. But you pretending like Mandy didn't want those chats, Laura. I can guarantee you, Mandy, get the fuck out of here. We watched the way she lost her shit on Mommy of Three over trying to get a hold of chats. Get the fuck out of here. I said from jump when somebody said Mandy wants those chats. I was like, I don't doubt that. Of course she does. It's Mandy Bell. You can call me a moron all you want, but we all know Mandy's history on here, and she wants those fucking chats. I know how long ago it was, Wendy B. I'm not stupid. I can count. I think it's ridiculous that anybody even still has those chats, much less making videos of it or using them to threaten people with. But you ain't going to convince me that Mandy Bell did not want those chats. Never are you going to convince me of that. And I thought you sounded ridiculous on Laura's panel trying to convince her that Mandy Bell did not want those chats. Don has the chats. It seems like several people have the chats. Janelle has the chats. Tyra Boo has the chats, except Tyra is notorious for going through and deleting her comments in them. Sounds like to me a lot of people have those chats. I don't give a fuck about those chats. The only thing that I care about is there is people in those chats that are no longer here to defend their words. That's all I care about. I don't give a fuck about those chats. I'm not mad, Wendy V. I'm not mad. I'm really not. But it is so fucking hypocritical for you of all people, to take a link on Laura's panel after you literally booted people out of your Discord because you thought they had a private conversation with Laura. Get rid of Capone's mommy again. Where is that coming from? That's coming from the side you're defending, Wendy B. That's where that's coming from. Get rid of it, please. You're right. I won't believe it. I will not believe that Mandy Bell did not want those chats. She ran around here for 3 years scrambling to get information. You're right, Wendy B. I won't ever believe that. Just like I don't understand your weird fascination with always protecting Mandy fucking Bell. She has a history on here, as we all do. Darren, for the love of God, how many fucking um things do you have? How many alts do you have? Get rid of that Capone live stream. This is the Darren guy. I firmly believe this is Darren from Dublin doing this shit. Okay, go to bed. I didn't contact you. I don't have to contact you before I go live, Wendy V. You messaged me yesterday. What are you going to talk about when you go live? Because I've got to be in bed. It's 3 a.m. None of your fucking business. If you want to know what I'm going to talk about, then tune in. I don't need to send you a DM to tell you what I'm going to talk about. You've done that to me like 3 times now. I owe you nothing. No, you show proof she didn't want them. You show proof she said, nope, I don't want those chats. You show proof because history says she wanted the chats. Her past says she wanted the chats. And to be honest with you, give them to her. I don't give a fuck. Why is me deleting my stuff? I don't know why me would be deleting your stuff. I guess that's Tyra Boo. Hmm. Funny. Funny that nobody wants them, but yet they're being used as pawns on both sides. Just like Mandy Bell. If you want to see Granny Nay Nay's picture, hit me up in Discord. That would be your Discord, right, Wendy V? Your clean little never does nothing wrong Discord. That one? Fuck out of here. I don't know why Don has chats. I don't know why any of them have chats. I don't know. I made that clear when I went live. I don't know. But for Wendy V to get up here, Tracy gets everything wrong. Fuck you. I'm repeating what one side has told me, just like you're repeating what one side has told you. That's all you're doing, Wendy V, is you're going by Mandy Bell's word or Janelle's word or whoever else. I don't even know who's on whose side. Yes, one side. We never had a problem. If that's you, Tyra Boo, if that's you, you're right. We never had a problem until you would set in chats where I was being drugged for filth. And that part is okay, not a problem. But while sitting in those chats, you would be messaging me crying about how wrong Nadia did you. She won't talk to you anymore. I don't even fucking know Nadia. How Don Marie won't talk to you anymore. How none of them will talk to you anymore. So I was being your therapist while you're sitting in chats while I'm getting drugged for fucking filth. Fuck off with that, Tyra. Get rid of that troll right there, which I have no doubt is Darren. Tyra, why do you go through and delete everything you say in those chats? Why do you do that, Tyra? You do it to me. You've done it in those chats. Why do you do that? Can you not stand up for what you said in those chats? Darren, please leave. Block every one of those troll accounts. Every fucking one of them. Hello, Miss Leah. But listening to Wendy B go up there and Mandy doesn't want those chats. Mandy this, Mandy that. Mandy has a history on here. And when Diane said what she did for you to delete live streams concerning Mandy Bell, fuck that. I told Diane she's loony, she's nuttier than a fruitcake for deleting those streams. I would have never. My misgivings are still on Diane's fucking channel somewhere. You don't see me going over there begging Diane to take shit down about me. Oh, but they're hurtful. We won't forget the hurtful shit Mandy Bell has done to people around here. You think it wasn't hurtful, Wendy V, when you booted people out of your Discord for absolutely no reason than that you believed they had a private phone call with Laura? Who the fuck are you to tell anybody who they can and can't talk to? But you can take a fucking panel with her? Hey, Tess. No, it can't rear its ugly head because Wendy V wants to shut people down because of what they might talk about. Send Diane a message. Well, have fun dragging Laura. That wasn't Diane's intention. She just wanted to have a fun old panel party and go over some of her live streams, her own property, her live streams. But apparently Wendy V thinks she's the only one that can drag Laura. What, Ash? What do you want to ask me? I'm tired of it. I walked away from Wendy V's Discord. I was cordial. I didn't trash it. I didn't dog it. And I will be honest with you. I never saw fuck shit go on in Wendy V's Discord. It was all just shit talk. But the times that Wendy V has gotten mad at me because I even said Wendy V's Discord as if it's some kind of golden fucking space in the universe. Get the fuck out of here. Hello, Mandy 2500. And again, I don't have a problem with fucking Mandy Bell. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like Wendy V does as if Mandy Bell has never done anything on this fucking platform and that she should be privileged enough to have her past removed. I didn't give her the chance to boot me. I left. But directly following me, she booted people that had no idea why they got booted. And the thing about it was, they were the best part of the Discord. They actually kept it going. Hello, Mandy. Oh, Mandy C. Oh, hello. Mandy, were you one of the ones that got booted from the Discord for absolutely no reason? Not that anybody gives a fuck, but they were all just kind of like, wow, Wendy V booted me from her Discord. That's because Mandy Bell has to have a soft place, has to be bubble wrapped. You can't even say in there that I think Mandy Bell is doo-doo dee dee Dugan because you get booted. But I'm sick and damn tired of Wendy V acting as if anybody owes her an explanation for what they're going live about, what they're going to talk about. Fuck that. That's never booted from a Discord. You don't even do Discord, do you? I wasn't booted either. I left because Wendy V got her knickers in a knot over something I said on a live stream concerning her Discord. Good old Dee Dee Dugan. Yeah. And slow burn and you know, yeah. But none of those were Mandy Bell. Hell, a couple of those channels she made, I really liked. What was that one, that Texas one, that barbecue one? I don't know. She was like a Southern, well, I mean, she is Southern, but you know, but all this, Capone's doxing, this one's doxing, and you're sitting there with somebody that's doing the same shit. You're sitting there protecting, not Mandy Bell. I'm not talking about Mandy Bell here. I'm talking about Darren doing the same shit. Did anyone ever find out who did? No, but don't accuse Mandy Bell because Wendy B will boot you. All this person said in Wendy B's Discord was Mandy Bell is Dee Dee Dugan boot, gotta go. And I think it was an RDA person. I don't remember. I haven't been in Wendy B's Discord in a very, very long time and don't care. But the fact that she's so petty that she went and booted 5 or 7 people after I left it for no other reason than there was a rumor that we were all in a private call with Laura. Big fuck. You know how many of these people are in calls with Laura? Tyra? No, Tyra, you don't talk on the phone much because you can't retract those. Ash, it was just a figure of speech. It's okay. You won't be booted because you're not in there. I get it. I remember Wendy V got all pissy at me because I said something about Ash was booted from Wendy V's live stream because Wendy V's not religious or some shit. I never, what the fuck? Hey, Jenny Hansen. Right, Ash. I mean, not everything I say. As a matter of fact, most of what I'm saying has nothing to do with you. Hello, Crystal Langford. A whiteboard full and you're still confused. I'm confused too because I don't care about those chats, and I've made that very clear. I think it's weird that anybody would be using those chats as leverage against someone else. I don't care what side you're on, whether you're on the Don Marie Capone, that side, or whether you're on the uh, Janelle, whatever, whoever that side. I think it's fucking weird. The only thing that I care about those chats is by putting them out, you're putting out words of people that are no longer here to defend themselves. That's it. But Tracy gets everything wrong. No, I'm telling you based on what I've been shown, Wendy V, just like you are. I'm on the popcorn bowl side. I still haven't even set up the popcorn maker. Right. I'm not even on a side, Mandy, see? But I just found it so ironic that number one, Wendy V can hop on panel with Laura, but if she thinks for 1 minute you've had a private conversation with Laura, you got to go, whether she knows you did or not. Ain't no motherfucker on here going to tell me who I can and cannot talk to. That will not happen ever. And that includes fucking Wendy V. And then when I saw the way she treated Diane, I wasn't the only one that contacted Diane and said, "What the fuck is up her ass?" Oh, Wendy, Mandy Bell must be upset at Diane for something. So Wendy V, it's so fucking weird. And then when Diane said, I really thought Wendy was my friend, Wendy B, not one win. I really thought she was my friend. I can't believe she like really kind of like mocked me. And yes, you did, Wendy B. And then to find out that you asked Diane to remove live streams concerning Mandy Bell. But you're the historian, Wendy B. You're the one that says you can't erase history. That's you. But you want Mandy Bell's history erased. Well, you're pretty shady too. If you're Darren, you're pretty shady too. If you're not Darren, I take it back. The depraved mind, Sunnyside, stop blocking me, you weak. Why are you, no, you're not going to talk to my you're not going to talk to my mods like that. Who are you? Oh, that must be Mandy Bell. Oh, I take that back. It's not Mandy Bell. Because according to Mandy Bell, she doesn't do all of this shit anymore. What the fuck ever. No, you sit over there, hey, Scottish Bluebell. You sit over there and you make these weird ass fucking freaky videos as if there's some kind of threat. It's same old Mandy Bell. But nobody, when she says, if you want to see a photo of somebody, hit her up in Discord. Oh, ha, 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 ha. She doesn't mean that. It's a fake photo. She doesn't mean that. People are supposed to know that. People are supposed to know that she doesn't mean that. Everybody doxing the fuck out of everybody and everybody pointing the finger at each other saying, you're doxing, no, you're doxing, no, you're doxing, no, you're doxing, when everybody's fucking doing it to each other. I don't have a problem with Mandy Bell, but she's not somebody that gets bubble wrapped around here. Fuck that. That's just weird. She has a history on here just like everybody else does. And it's fucking weird that Wendy V wants to erase that history. Hey, Grain. Yeah, no bubble wrapping here. All my dirty shit is out there for you want to see it? Just go look on Diane's. Fuck, it probably has 10,000 views on it. There was 900 people in the chat that night that I got busted out on my troll accounts. You ain't never heard me or seen me request Diane. Could you take that down, please? Because it doesn't make me look very good. Fuck that. We need a DC phone book. Well, we were going to have a DC panel, but Wendy V decided to shit all over that and act as if, hey, Queen Bella, act as if she was going to have to be the one that just fixed all the lies that was said on this panel that hasn't even happened and probably won't happen. But Wendy V basically, no, she didn't basically say it. She said it in her live the other morning. Well, I'll be the one that has to go through and fix all the lies. Well, you're no longer considered neutral, Wendy V, because you have a tendency to protect certain people. So you don't get to play the neutral anymore. Get the fuck out of here with that. You don't get to be that. And again, I don't have a problem with Mandy Bell, but you will not convince me ever, ever that she did not want those chats. Of course she wanted them. You have chosen war. What the fuck ever. Just chilling. I don't even know who the fuck you are. I don't know what war you think I've chosen, but I'm not getting in any kind of war with anybody. Put PayPal on screen when ranting so I can report. Whatever, just chilling, whoever in the fuck you are. Let me guess, you hang out over at Windy B's. No, it wasn't just Wendy V's opinion, Sunnyside. It hurt Diane's feelings. And then Wendy V turns around and says, well, have fun trashing Laura, dragging Laura, as if that was the whole point behind the panel, as if Wendy V is exclusive to dragging Laura. Wendy V thinks people needs her permission for shit around here, and it's just not the case. There's a, a, a mutual friend of Wendy V's and mine, and Wendy V messaged me a long time ago and said, "And keep so and so's name out of your mouth." No, I don't have to. I have nothing bad to say about that person, so don't tell me what I can and cannot say. I've never had a problem with this person unless you've made it a problem behind the scenes. Fuck all that. I'm so tired of being told, asked, told, whatever, what I can talk about. Diane or anyone going live about me is freaking laughable. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I got up this morning and someone messaged me and said, Wendy V took a link on Laura's panel, and I thought, oh, this ought to be interesting. And then I go over there to hear Wendy V, Mindy Bell doesn't want those chats, Laura. Mindy Bell doesn't want those. Get the fuck out of here. Laura ain't stupid. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Laura don't believe for 1 minute that Mandy Bell doesn't want those chats. And the ones running around dangling them like a carrot, you're stupid too. Well, I'll just give all these chats to Mandy Bell. Yeah, that's stupid too. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about the chats, except for the fact that there are people in it that cannot defend themselves, and the fact that Tyra Boo goes and takes everything she says out of them. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry. And then Wendy B and Laura, Tracy gets everything wrong. No, I'm not getting it wrong. I'm repeating what I've been shown. Show all the chats, every one of them. No one cares. I care because there's people in them like Serendipity who are not here to defend their fucking words, to explain their fucking words. That's wrong. There are people here like Tyra Boo has removed everything she has said in those chats. So her hands are clean of any shit talking. And I'm sure that's probably all they are shit talking. Exactly, Mandy. That was my whole point when Janelle and Red Dragon or whoever it was that put up the scrolling video of the chats months ago. I said, are you for real? There are people in those chats that are not here any longer to defend whatever they might have said or explain whatever they might have said. And they were very understanding. Janelle was like, Tracy, I'm sorry. I never looked at it like that. And it was taken down. I was done with it after that. But then all of a sudden, these chats become a big thing. I've got Tyra Boone messaging me. This one's being mean. This one's saying this. This one's saying that. I've talked to Don Marie. Don Marie has shown me things. Capone has shown me things. No, I've not been shown anything from Zero Filters, and I didn't even know Zero Filters was even a part of that shit. I think anybody hanging on to chats from 5 years ago, 3 years ago, I think it's fucking weird. I think it's weird. I told every one of these Patreons, the fact that you waited to go to Laura or to go to Leanna until after you got mad at Laura to tell her about the call just proves you I don't give a fuck that Laura made that call. None of you. Because all you did, you didn't report it to Makeup Mobster when it happened. And Tyra Boo's the first one to say, I didn't know anything about it. Well, we don't know if you did or not, Tyra, because you erase every fucking thing you write. Yes, Clary passed away, Tess. And that's what I'm saying. When shit like this starts coming up and people like Clary, which I don't think Clary was in any of those chats. Clary was long gone before this group of chats. I never made that video. Janelle made that video. Okay. I said Janelle or whoever and wanted me or Don Marie to put it out. I was never driving. I thought that kind of sounded a little strange too. So that must be Red Dragon right there. I thought that sounded a little strange too, that you were going to actually drive the chats to Mandy Bell's. And if you said that, that sounds weird as fuck, Red. I mean, how do you physically drive the chats to when? What are you going to hand Mandy your phone or your computer? It's so fucking weird. It's all weird. No, it has no point all these years later. How long did we have to? I mean, Mandy Bell ran around for how many years? It used to be the joke of the community how she ran around with her hair on fire, looking for her name to be said somewhere. So, why is it such a stretch to believe that she wanted those chats? I don't think it's such a stretch. I'm sure she wanted to go through them and she wanted to, according to what I've been told or what I've heard, she wanted to bust out all of Laura's troll accounts. Who gives a fuck? They hang out with the dude that has 149 fucking troll accounts. Right. No one can change anybody calling CPS. What it boils down to is I said it and I'll say it again. If you waited to give that to Leanna, you did not have her best interest at heart. You waited until you got mad at Laura and you used them for revenge. So don't come on here acting like you didn't know about it or you thought it was horrible from jump. If you knew about it when it happened and you didn't take it to Leanna when it happened, then you didn't take it to Leanna for any of the right reasons. And that's the fact that the call is wrong and fucked up. You did it out of revenge. That doesn't make you a good person. We need t-shirts. Rehash 2019. And another thing, and let me make this clear, I will talk to whoever the fuck I want to. Of course. That's what I've said from jump. No one is going to tell me who I can and cannot talk to. Ever. She mentioned Tracy called her a liar and Laura called her a drunk, if I remember correctly. Who? Clip Queen. Who did I call a liar? And who did Laura call a drunk? Oh, she's talking to you, Ash? Well, I still want to know, who did I call a drunk? Or did I call somebody a liar? Like I said again, these chats have caused so much. And for what? For what? And then for me to get told that I don't know what I'm talking about, that I get everything wrong. Well, if I got it wrong, then I'm the things that I've seen, my eyes are deceiving me. Read my comment. I did. You said it didn't have anything to do with me. Okay, Tracy. So did Wendy V mention your name? Is that why you went live or you just yes, she mentioned okay, I see what you're saying. Yes, she mentioned me on Laura's panel. Where is Nadia? Tyra, you're addressing Nadia. Where is Nadia? No, I don't even see Nadia. No, she is not Tyra Boo. I know exactly who the deprived mind is, and it is not Nadia. It's not Letha. I don't know that Nadia has ever been in my chat. I don't know Nadia. Maybe I should remember Nadia from back in the day, but I don't. When I was around, it was a whole different group of Patreons. It was like somebody named Blue something. I loved her. I don't know who she was, but I loved her. Blue Eyes or something. I loved her. I don't care. Like I said, I'm not gonna have Wendy V act as if she's, she's the, if you just listen to her live the other day, She was so fucking pompous. And I'm sorry that Pepper is going through what she's going through, and I will pray for her. But Pepper's hands aren't clean either. And the same people that are being asked to back off of Pepper because she's ill, and I won't speak her name again. I said my prayer for her. I wish her the best. But they didn't back off of Laura or Alicia when they were going through their cancers. It's your own stream with Holy Wendy on panel. You were kind of quiet, Laura. Tyra, get the fuck out of here, Nadia. Nadia threw money at Laura back in the day. A lot of people threw money at Laura back in the day. Hey, Captain Avi. That's when you told me Laura and Michelle and Nadia went after you. I proved that. Michelle came to me. I don't even know what the fuck you're all talking about again. Once again, Michelle came to me after. Hold on. After you went on Jones's panel. I didn't even, the person that just sent me that text, I didn't even see that comment. So I apologize. Was that today? Was that just now? Of course, prayers for Pepper. You know what? I'm over this whole Laura's old chat shit. I'm over Wendy V trying to uh maneuver who talks about what, blah, blah, blah. I said it and I'll say it again. I have no doubt Mandy Bell wanted those chats. Now, I don't know which one of the ex Patreons dangled them in front of her face. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't care. Every one of you lost credibility when you knew about the call and you sat on the shit until you got mad at Laura. That's when every one of you in those chats that knew about that didn't tell Leanna from jump, and you waited until you got mad and pissy, and then you went to Leanna. You lost any credibility by doing that. Exactly, but Laura played victim. Okay, and your point? How often do you play victim, Tyra? I've heard all about how Nadia's being mean to you and doesn't talk to you anymore. I've heard about how Don Marie and Capone and Janelle, you have come to me over everybody that you were once friends with about how they're being mean to you and how they're doing this and they're doing that. And I was your friend. I listened to you. I tried to stay neutral in it. I told you just ignore them, just go about your way. See, all of this belongs over on Laura's panel. I went live to correct the fact that I'm not wrong and I don't get everything wrong. The problem is I don't get everything and put it out there the way that particular individuals want to hear it. You got Darren from Dublin, which everybody says, oh, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's basically threatened Capone with the police. You got Capone running around doing the same shit he did when he was defending fucking Laura. Hey, Johnny Cuddy. Hello. Exactly, Scotty's Bluebell. Don't call CPS. You don't have to worry about anything. Miss what Tess said. Agreed, Tess. Again, I don't give a fuck. Y'all can eat each other's faces off. I don't care anymore. I never really did, other than the fact don't put out messages that have people in them that can't defend their words or explain what they said. That's all I ever cared about. Eat each other's fucking faces off. I don't give a shit. But I'll be damned if Wendy V is going to try to dictate what somebody can and cannot go live about and act as if Mandy Bell is somehow excluded from any fuck shit that ever went on this platform. So much so that she would go to Diane and ask Diane to remove hurtful lives, and Diane doing it. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. I don't get it wrong. I put out the side that I've seen. And again, you won't convince me that Mandy Bell did not want those chats. Of course she wanted them. She wanted to pick them apart with a fine tooth comb to see if her name was in any of them. Doesn't make her a bad person. Makes her nosy. I'm nosy too. Do I want to sit through chats from years ago? No. To see if my name's in them? No. But don't act like Mandy Bell did not. Mandy Bell was like, nope, I don't want them. Keep them away. Don't show me that. Don't give me that. Hell no. Do not show me that. No, 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 no. I don't want those chats. Bullshit. 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 And then for Wendy B to be like, well, Diane, I'm gonna have to be the one that goes in and corrects all the lies that are told on your panel when you don't have any idea what Diane had planned on doing. It had nothing to do with talking about Laura. Diane just wanted to get some people together and go over some of her old live streams, not the ones with Mandy Bell, because you've convinced Diane to take those down, right, Wendy B? Bullshit. Again, I don't have a problem with Mandy Bell. I don't give a shit that Mandy Bell basically runs Wendy V's Discord. I don't care. I don't have a problem with Pepper. I wish her the best. Hope she pulls through this like a champ. I don't have a problem with Zero Filter Jules. Never have. I was never in unless she was under a different name. I don't remember ever being in any kind of Laura chat with her. I don't have a problem with Tyra. I don't have a problem with Janelle. I don't have a problem with Don Marie. I don't have a problem with Capone. I don't even really have a problem with Darren from Dublin. Because I don't even know who the fuck he is. All I know is he has 299 fucking troll accounts, and most of them are about Capone and Dawn. Tara, you're not really in any position to call anybody a fake person. Laura, they hate you too. They play you too. I have, on many occasions, I have refused to sit and participate in Laura, 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 Laura. I've done it. I've done it on both sides. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. Laura is not that impressive to me that I want to sit and talk about her all the fucking time. So I have removed myself from conversations. I have not chimed in when a conversation would pop up because I just don't want to hear it, don't want to talk about it. If that's what people want to do is sit around and talk about Laura all the fucking time, have at you. I don't want to. Somehow or another, that gets twisted into I'm a Laura supporter because I don't want to sit and talk about her 24/7. When I clearly said the other day, Laura is doing to Brittany J exactly what was done to her. No different. I'm jealous of no one. Tracy, we need more popcorn in your concession stand. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm Well, I haven't hooked up the popcorn machine yet, but what makes her think we would get the Laura stuff wrong if we did talk about it? We were all here during that time. I don't know. Ash 274. I don't know. No, I'm not talking about Brittany J. I don't want to talk about Brittany J. I don't understand the obsession with Brittany fucking J. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm getting off here. I've got Sunday afternoon things to do. I'm going to put some green beans on with some bacon fat, and I'm probably going to make a tenderloin later. I just wanted to let Wendy V know that no, I don't always get it wrong. No, I don't sit around and obsessively clip people either. But you saying that Wendy B or Mindy Bell didn't want those checks. She didn't want those checks. She didn't want that. I don't believe it, Wendy B. Okay. I don't believe that Mandy Bell would have turned those checks down had they have been handed over to her. And then she could have run around for the next 2 years with her hair on fire because the word Mandy got mentioned. The name Mandy got mentioned. Didn't necessarily mean it was her. Could have been Amanda Lynn. Could have been, you know, only the folks who need to talk. I don't need to talk about her. I don't know the lady. I don't want to know the lady. I don't want to. I don't. I don't understand the whole obsession with her, but it's ironic that Laura is doing exactly to her what Laura has complained that people have done to her. Laura's in here under a troll account because she kept getting blocked under her other account. That Brittany is brutal. She certainly gets around. Oh, Johnny Cuddy, good lord. I don't know, Sunnyside. I don't care. I'm over it. Like I said, I don't want to hear another. Do not, no one talk to me about those old, uh, and no, Wendy B. I never thought they were Patreon chats. I never thought they were Discord chats. I never, I knew exactly what they were. I don't care. But Wendy B gets pissy and then wants to block me, so I couldn't even notify her and say, hey, I'm not wrong. I'm just telling the side that I've witnessed. But it is what it is. I'm jumping off. Y'all have a great day. You want to continue this battle? Take it somewhere else. I don't give a fuck. Peace.